Good morning, Carolina from Sade Adventures here. I have put together your trip to Argentina, and I'm jumping on just for a few minutes to go through the itinerary and kind of give you all the logistics, how everything works, and what to expect. That way, if you have any questions, jot them down and get them back to me, and I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. I'm going to share my screen and you will see the itinerary that I'm sending you as a PDF as well. So this is a private trip for your family, 2 adults, 2 children. We put together some really fantastic services in Argentina. Everything is done privately or customized around your dates, interests, and so forth. So as we go through this trip, let me know, well, this is too adventurous, or I would like to also see this, and we will tweak it further. I understand you have family in Buenos Aires. That's so wonderful. I go there once a year. I bring a group of tango dancers and we practice throughout the city. So I just love the atmosphere in Buenos Aires. So enjoy that. But on December 25th, you're going to make your way to the domestic airport, and our flight to Calafate will be from there. So flights are included. Buenos Aires to Calafate, Calafate to Bariloche, and Bariloche back to Buenos Aires. Once you arrive in Calafate, you're going to see a Sade Adventures guide with a sign with your name on it and a private car that will take you to the village of Calafate. If you want to compare it to something, it's like a little ski village, maybe in Colorado or somewhere in Switzerland. That's what Calafate has always reminded me. Very small town feel with one main street, hotels all around facing the glacial lake. On a clear day, you can see Torres del Paine in Chile, just across the border. So it's a really fantastic place. It feels like the end of the world. So right away, after we take you to the hotel and you check in, we're going to start some welcoming adventures. We're only in Calafate for 2 nights, so I want you to really get the best of it. So we're going to do this Nativa experience. And so this is a truck, 4x4 truck, that's going to take you to the balcony of Calafate, which is one of these little cliffs here with stunning views of the area. So it's adventurous, it's bumpy, and kids really like it. And afterwards, if that's not enough, we're going to ride this 4x4 to a local cave where a dinner will be set up. So you're actually going to eat inside a cave. So this is our welcome to Patagonia. It's a lot of fun. This is a shared excursion. So there will be other travelers possibly enjoying it like you. And it's Christmas Day, so it should be a fun, festive time for everybody. So that's your welcome. And then the hotel that we chose, and that's mainly because of availability. There are not a lot of hotels in Calafate. They're usually quite small. So the Parque Hotel has a suite that allows 4 people to share it. So there's a bedroom with a king bed. And then in the living room, we will set up beds for the kids. So everybody will be kind of together, but with their own space. And I think that works really well. Let me know, do you prefer 2 rooms connecting? If so, we will do that instead. And then on the 26th, we're going to focus and dedicate the whole day to Perito Moreno Glacier, which is the most famous glacier in Patagonia. Even on the Chilean side, there is nothing like Perito Moreno. It's actually the only glacier that's growing instead of shrinking, so it's very special. And we're going to the catwalks. We're going to hike. We're going to ride a boat to the face of the glacier. We're going to hear the cracking of the ice and all of that. And we will have a picnic lunch here in the park. So that is Perito Moreno, and it will really take majority of your day. You're probably going to be back at your hotel at 5 o'clock or so. The boat, everything is included for you. So the tour is private. A guide, driver will take you to the park, touring the glacier on your own with your own with your own guide. And then when you get on the boat, obviously that's a shared experience. But then the transfer back to your hotel is private again. Now, December 27th, we're saying goodbye to Calafate. We're flying to Bariloche. And we're going to, again, pick you up, private car, take you to the town. And the town here is a lot more, is a bigger atmosphere. It's bigger, it's more busy, it's bustling. Half of the words are written in German, half of them are in English, or in Spanish rather. It's a very fun city. This is where a lot of cheese is made, where a lot of chocolate is made. There's a big Swiss and German vibe in this region and all across the lake and mountain region of Argentina and Chile. So it's a really wonderful and so stunning view-wise area of Argentina. So again, we love to do a welcome experience. So here we do a welcome hike and mate tasting. When I say hike, don't worry, it's not very strenuous. It's more about the views and the scenery and stretching your legs after the flight and having the kids run around and really take in the beauty of Bariloche. And then, of course, you know, because you are from Argentina, mate is such an important part of the culture. So we'll do a traditional mate tasting ceremony, if you may. And then you're going to be at the Design Suites Bariloche. This is a hotel I've been using for 15 plus years. It's a really solid property in the village or right outside, maybe a 5-minute car ride outside of the main hub of Bariloche. And we're going to have a standard room with 2 beds for the kids and a junior suite for the parents that has a king bed and a hot tub inside. So that's really fun for the kids to come in and enjoy it with you as well. Now on the 28th, we're going to do a full day excursion to Victoria Island. This is one of the most famous places to visit in Bariloche, especially with families. It involves beautiful scenery, really like out of a Disney movie forest, great for kids to run around, really beautiful boat ride to get there. We're going to do a nomad lunch, which means al fresco, which means out in nature, having a beautiful set table, and really enjoy that you are in Patagonia. So this is just a few glimpses of what that looks like. You're going to have your own guide, your own driver. The boat will take you to and from the islands, and you really will get a good gist of what life in Bariloche is like. And then return to the hotel and come back to Bariloche, have an evening free. You can go out to town. There's a number of wonderful restaurants. And then on the 29th, we have included the Andes Trail. This is a really fun experience. Families love this. This is a little bit more strenuous than any other activity that we have included for you. It includes climbing a mountain, scrambling a little bit where you're using your hands. It is a lot of fun, a lot of different sceneries. You're even going to see Snow Peak Mountain and a glacier on top of the peaks. So lots of different experiences here. And you will have an opportunity, if you'd like, to rappel down. Now, sounds scary, but kids love it. This picture is not the right picture. I think this is for our experienced rappellers who go all the way from the top. We will not have to do anything scary or crazy, but a little bit adrenaline, of course. Rappelling always does that. But your guides and the whole crew will be there to take care of your family. And like I say, this is one of the most popular activities with kids. They start at age 8, and I know yours are 10 and 15, I believe. So they will have a great time. So don't worry about it. We will handle it all. Then there's going to be a beautiful lunch set up for you again. And once we get to the beach to the bottom, kayaks will be waiting for you, and we will go on this beautiful kayaking excursion to wrap up the day. Again, private guides, drivers, all of that is done just for you. So you're going at your own pace. You're doing what you want. You're not doing anything you don't want. And I feel like that's really important to point out. This is your family's trip. And then tonight, to wrap up your trip in Patagonia, we have an Under the Stars experience. This is an astronomy session with your guide, with all equipment that you need. This is a really wonderful place. We're going to take you away from the city pollution, light pollution, to be able to really gaze at the stars. Again, super fun for kids. I travel with my 2 daughters everywhere, and they love stargazing. They find that so fascinating. And then December 30th, we'll take you to the airport, flight to Buenos Aires, and our services end. So this private day, 6-day trip is open to customization any way you'd like. It's $48.90 per person. Let me know your thoughts. What works, what doesn't? We can tweak it further. It is my pleasure to share Patagonia with you. Happy travels.